I quite like King Kong as a character, but I've never been one of those people who's completely in love with the King Kong franchise. I can take it or leave it. However, after I heard some pretty positive reviews about Skull Island, I had to watch it. And it turns out that I actually really enjoyed it. So this was released, would you believe it, in 2017. And it's directed by Jordan Vogt-Roberts, with a screenplay by Max Borenstein and Dan Gilroy, with an incredible cast including Tom Hiddleston, Samuel L. Jackson, and Brie Larson, among others, John C. Reilly. It really has a very strong cast, and straight away the acting is phenomenal. There are some very high intensity scenes given the nature of the action, and the acting really is great. So in case you are not aware of what this particular one is about, the description from IMDb is as follows. After the Vietnam War, a team of scientists explores an uncharted island in the Pacific, venturing into the domain of the mighty Kong, and must fight to escape a primal Eden. Kong looks amazing in this film. The visual quality is incredible. Although I'm not the biggest Kong fan, as I said, I do have a soft spot for the visual design of the Fei Ray King Kong. But this one looks amazing. And the visual quality of this film, I think, is one of the reasons why I liked it, which is odd for me, because normally I'm more interested in the narrative. I like a film with a really juicy, gripping, thrilling narrative. This one, the narrative's okay. It's nothing unique. It's something that I think we've seen quite a lot in monster films. Maybe obviously the setting makes it slightly different, and I do like the idea of Skull Island quite a lot. But for me, it was definitely the visual quality that made it something that little bit more impressive. It was nominated for an Oscar. It was actually nominated for the Best Achievement in Visual Effects, which I completely understand because it's just an absolute beauty. It was up against some strong contenders. It was up against War for the Planet of the Apes, The Last Jedi, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, and the winner, Blade Runner 2049. So it was up against some strong ones. But I do think visually it's really compelling and really beautiful to watch. It's very well acted. The cast is fantastic. Kong as a character, obviously very interesting. As I said, it's nothing overly unique in terms of the plot. And I don't know how it compares to every single other King Kong film because I haven't seen every single one. But for somebody like me who can take it or leave it, I think that it's pretty enjoyable and well worth it. I've just noticed on IMDb that it says it had an estimated $185 million budget. Well, they must have put that budget to good use because it certainly looks incredible. I think if you are not a big fan of King Kong, you will still like it as I did. Obviously, if you're a diehard Kong fan, you may have a very different opinion because you may have certain prior expectations, and I'd be very interested to know kind of whether or not it'll live up to that. Personally, I thought Kong Skull Island was pretty decent.